So today I'm gonna cook chopsuey, and here's the ingredients. We have broccoli, we have tomato. It's already been prepared. So I have the garlic. I'll put it right here, and then we have onions. Put it right here too. And we have this, a little bit of carrots, and I have chayote, a little bit of mushroom, and then red pepper, then we have cabbage. So doing chop suey is fun. Any vegetable that you have in your fridge you can use. So these are the leftover vegetables in my fridge, and I'm using soya sauce and then the oyster sauce. I'm not gonna put salt, just these two ingredients. And actually for the meat, this is my perfect opportunity for any leftover. So I'm cooking this, guys, and using the leftover pork. This is the leftover pork, and you know, sometimes usually like it's too know what to do. You could put vegetables, and the best thing that you could do is to make chop suey out of it. And if you see, I'm gonna cook it right there. I'm gonna open up, and I'm not gonna put any oil, because if you see this one, there's a lot of oil in this adobo leftover. So I'm gonna use that, and I'm gonna this vegetables is already washed. I'm gonna slice it, and I'll show you when it's sliced. While slicing it, if you notice, I already put on my kettle, and I'm slicing the garlic and the onions right now. Okay, so we're back. I already prepared the meat. I slice it, and then the veggies are all sliced now, guys. So I have my potato, my chayote, my carrots, my onions, and my garlic right there. I have my broccoli, and then I have my cabbage right here, red pepper, mushroom. So this is the leftover pork that I was telling you guys about. I have probably 2 tablespoons of soya sauce, and then I have 1 teaspoonful or tablespoon of oyster sauce, a little bit of water. So now, as I was saying a while ago, we don't need the oil, because as you could see right here, we already have oil from this leftover pork. Actually, this is adobo. So this morning my mom cooked adobo, and we didn't eat it all. So what to do with leftover? So I decided to cook chop suey, and this is the best way to recycle the food, if that's the right term. So now we have to start cooking. If you could see right here, this is the meat. I'm cooking the meat right here. I might add oil from here, so I'll add a little bit, but mind you, it will I'm not gonna put a lot. So I just need something so I can saute my garlic. I'm gonna put the garlic right there. I'm doing that. Some people put ginger, but I don't. So it all depends whether you love ginger, you want to put ginger. So this vegetable dish with pork is really good. It's so the recipe is so flexible, so you could put any meat or any leftover meat. Now we're putting the onions, guys. While I'm cooking, you know, I don't really measure. You can see, I just kind of wing it. So I'm not a good cook, but I'm trying my best here, especially with leftover. I don't want to waste leftover food, so I want to recycle as much as possible to have a nutritious dinner for my family. So doing that. Some people, they started cooking while at the same time preparing the veggies, but not for me. So give it a few seconds. We can cover it. It's up to you whether you want to cover it or not. For me, doesn't really matter. So what I do if I don't really have time, here's the potato, guys. I want to put the potato first because it takes a bit longer to cook the potatoes. So I'm putting it right here. Give it a bit of stir. Well, you decide from here whether you already want to put the soya sauce and the oyster sauce, or what I do before I put water, I can put my soya sauce first. Some people just put 1 tablespoon, and I never put salt. It's already salty enough. And the leftover pork, it's, you know, it's a leftover from adobo that I cooked this morning, so it's already salty. So as you could see, the oyster sauce still there, and I'll just wait. I just don't want to have salt. I'll cook it for a minute or so, and after that I'm gonna put the rest of the vegetables like this one. Just make sure that it's not overcooked. So the red pepper, the red bell pepper, and the mushroom, I use white, guys, so I put them together because they cook at the same time. If you notice in there, the chayote and the carrots, actually this one, the pepper, I'll put it, the green pepper, I'll put it right there. And last to go is a cabbage, because as much as possible I don't want to overcook. My mom wants to overcook the veggies, but as we know, the more overcook, the nutrients will go out. Look at this, guys. You see that? Now I want to start putting my carrots. So from yellow to orange. Actually, I'll put it at them. I'll put them out and give it a stir. Actually, chopsuey, it's a Filipino dish. Basically stir-fried vegetables. There's a lot of variation. It depends on what available vegetables that you have. I'll put a little bit of water and Let it boil a little bit. I'll cover it again. And probably after a few minutes, I'll put the rest of the vegetables. Okay, so now it's time to put the oyster sauce. Just put a bit and see how it tastes like. Maybe put a little bit of some people they put flour or cornstarch in the water, so at least you know after a while it thickens. Give it probably a minute or two. It's right here. So what I usually do while waiting for it, I usually take some of these plates and all, and then start to wash. So that's what I learned from my mom. I'm multitasking, so I'm cooking, and while waiting for it to cook, then I'm washing. And so once I'm done cooking, I'm already done washing the plates and the cutleries and the knife that I use for cooking. It's right here. Okay, so next to go is the broccoli. If you notice, guys, I didn't really put all of the oyster sauce. I have to see whether it's salty or not, so it's up to you. So I'm putting the green pepper on the broccoli right now. Stir it a bit. If you notice how I slice, again it depends on how you like it sliced. My broccoli are a bit bigger. I'll put the cover back. If you notice in here, the red pepper, the slices, so it's different. And same with the mushroom and the cabbage. So this is done. I've already used that. I'll put it in the pile of things to wash. So there's the process right here. Actually, a lot of people, when they're doing the chopsuey, when they're cooking chopsuey, they chop all the vegetables if they like and put it all together, and you know, just put soya sauce or salt and pepper, oyster sauce and all. It depends on what they like, and then you know, they just put a bit of water, and it's just a matter of cooking it all. But not for me, because I find that there are vegetables you need a few minutes to cook. But you know, with broccoli and all of these mushrooms, you can eat it raw, so that's fine. Right there. Maybe it's time for me to put the mushrooms on top. Mushrooms on top. Cover it for a minute or two again. So what's left in here are the red pepper and the cabbage. Actually, you could put it all together. So there's one here left. So I'll just put it back. So if you notice, the mushroom is on top. I'm not gonna stir it first. I'll wait for a few seconds before I stir it, because I want the potatoes and the chayote and those other vegetables like carrots to cook, to cook it more. Okay, we'll cover it again. I'll just wait for this to finish. So I'll wash them all together. Okay guys, I was able to stir them. I already put the rest of the oyster sauce. If you notice in here, so it has less and less water now, or the sauce. So it's up to you. You might want to put more water or not. So it's up to you. Try to put a bit more of water later, but for now I'm putting my red pepper. Just covering it for now. Putting this right here. Just washing it all at once and put it in the dishwasher. Okay, so after 3 minutes or more, I have to open this one now. It's boiling. It's still like number 6 medium. For that oven, give it a stir. You know, I have to find, this is the potato. I have to check whether it's cooked or not. Let me see. Oh. So looks like it's soft. Pretty good. Okay. Now, as you can see in here, we have 2 items. I have the cornstarch. There's a bit of water there. The reason why I have to put cornstarch, I want to thicken the sauce. And this is how it looks right now. And I have the black pepper. So, what I could do is put a dash, just a little bit. No, probably, I don't know, 1/4 teaspoon. So it's up to you guys. And then in here, for the cornstarch, maybe something like that. Other people, you know, it all depends on how thick you want the sauce. So this one, putting it right here. Okay, the last veggies, these are the cabbage. So we're gonna put it right there. Give it a stir or leave it on top. It's up to you. And close my pepper. Close my cornstarch. This is Canada cornstarch. We are from Canada, so we have this one. This one is Kirkland brand. It's from Costco. There. Stirring this a bit. So you can see this one is boiling. You know, you could put it after, cover it a bit, or you could put it now. It's up to you. So I'm putting it all while continue to boil. I'll close it and let it simmer. So I'll lower down, simmer for a minute, and then I'll check. Okay, check it again. Ooh, looks yummy now. I'll give it a stir. So if you notice in here, see, this is thick. So just give it a stir. Give it a stir a bit. I have an option here, guys. I had this cilantro. This is dry. So, well, I am a cilantro person. I usually put cilantro in everything. This one is dry. I used to, you know, buy fresh one a lot, but this time I don't have it. So, what I usually do, this is optional. So it depends on your taste. It depends whether you're just sprinkle a bit. Just sprinkle a bit right there. If you notice, I don't really, whenever I cook, I don't really measure. So that's that one. We'll give it a stir. Give it a stir, and it's almost done. So it's almost done. It's probably put it a minute, and it's done. Actually, it's done. So I just want to put it in low mood. So that's my chopsuey, guys. So we can say that from leftover adobo or pork meat, put some vegetables, assorted vegetables, and that's how it looked like. And if you notice, I didn't put MSG or salt. I just used soya sauce, and then I put a bit of cornstarch, oyster sauce. Just mix it up. I didn't even put oil because I had the oil from the adobo, so it will be more tastier. If you notice in here, some people they put green beans. I don't have green beans today. Some people they put celery as well, but I don't have those. So actually these are my leftover vegetables that I want to use as well. So I shown you a while ago. So looks yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. So that's how you do with leftover vegetables. And now, so I was saying a while ago, here are my pile of dishes. I'll just give it a rinse and I'll put it in my dishwasher. So thank you, guys. Yeah, and my countertop, it's already clean as well. And that's the chopsuey, my version. You can have a lot of version, the different kinds, different veggies. My mom use, if we say for example, if we have a barbecue chicken and some leftover, she used that as well to make some of these chopsuey dish. So this is a Filipino dish. This is healthy. Thank you, guys. Hope you enjoy it. Thank you. If you want the recipe, just message me. Put a note and I'll put it right there. Thank you. Bye-bye.